Welcome to Your Known Unknown, where Source and I will help to shed light on what's unknown to you. Welcome to the channel. Here we are for another video for you, from you, by you, for you, with you. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you watch this all the time, thank you for your support and viewing and patronage. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to pull some messages and hop right to it and see what needs to be seen today. I'm going to ring a bell to cleanse the energy, to clean the space, and let's begin. Without further ado, let's get to it. Let's into it. Let's pull some cards for you today. Also, happy Eclipse in Virgo. That'll be coming up here soon. Tomorrow? Or the next day? The 3rd? Let's see what these energies are wanting to see for, or wanting to show for us with this. You have the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups, clarified by the 6 of Cups. Your story is telling us that, you're tired of working so hard. Something somewhere in your life made you believe that hard work is how you gain. And we're trying to learn that that's not the only truth. There's more ways to come out on top than busting ass and sacrificing your own happiness. How and why, that's really up to you and your story. How and why. We got the Temperance reversed. More 6 of Cups. It's like, this game kind of revolves around the length of your emotional battery. If you're tired, nothing's going to happen. If you're not tired, you can get more done. If you're patient, not much happens. If you're not patient and you're the one in control, a lot can happen. And it's more work to wait. It's more work to sit and wait and just wait out the universe, as opposed to making those phone calls, doing the diligent actions, the integral actions to achieve what you're trying to do. Start to network, start to talk, make those phone calls. Yeah, it's like more work, but ultimately it's not so draining because it is rewarding. So it kind of fuels itself. There's thought walking through and from a situation that's not working out for you. And that could be a mindset. It could be within you, you know. I'm seeing a little combination of both. You're understanding that like what's in you is a part and a reflection of what's outside of you. And if you're not playing with things that are outside of you, then you must obviously not be playing with things inside of you. And getting to know the inner child and the work that comes with that, you know. Let's watch out for comparative thinking. Let's use this time in this eclipse, Two of Swords, to allow what is shrouding you to be unveiled. You're the one that has to face it, and you have all the courage in your disposal and on your side to be able to face it, and you are and will. But allow this to take its course. It's big. You don't have to make it any bigger than it is. You don't have to make it any smaller than it's supposed to be. Honor it and let it be. That's pretty much it. Ten of Pentacles clarifying that Two of Swords. Like, what's your end game, and don't take anything less than that. Flip around. I feel like the energies of this eclipse are saying right now, like, now is the time to take these leaps. Now is the time to make the moves you need to get the next step going, because you have been waiting and planning and hoping and dreaming and manifesting, and finally that manifestation is in your power now. So what are you going to do about it? I don't think right now is a time to be sitting still. I think you are moving right now, whether physically or emotionally and energetically, but you're moving, you're shifting, you're changing, transitioning. You're allowing this story to unfold, and at this point, it will work better if you start to take a little more authority and a little more charge over your what's in your control, you know? Like, we all have these goals and dreams. They don't have to be like the grandiose story, but like right now it's heavy energy to make a grandiose experience, you know? The story that is unfolding right now will be a big one that you tell in the future. But situationally, it's like step by step, situation by situation. And don't look at it as such a big thing. Just do what needs to get done to get what you want taken care of, and start figuring it out from there, pretty much. The wheels have turned in your favor. You feel heavy from what you've experienced. You're kind of maybe letting that kind of plague what's going on right now. So take a few breaths. Find a reason every day to be grateful for something. And just brush off the shit that people want to throw your way. Don't let the shade get you. We keep our authority about us. We keep our authenticity about us. And we learn from our mistakes. And that's all you got to do. And you just keep trying and trying and trying until the path starts to clear up for you and you start to know and see your way, or your next step at least. It's really like it. We're all like seeking validation from videos like these, when really it's not the validation you're seeking. You're looking for, well, yeah, I mean, like the sense of validation that what you're doing is right. Like, oh, it's in the cosmos. It's telling us that it must be true. Well, yeah, we're pulling cards for you, but you're the energy already that the cards are showing, if any of that resonates, you know? We really are just telling you what you already know. We just need a little extra proof because disbelief runs rampant in our generation, in our society. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That feeling you feel when those moments hit, like, it's like, oh, I can do anything. And then because of that, you're overwhelmed. And you're like, wow, can I do everything? Should I do everything? I'm not going to do anything. That's too much stuff to do. I don't know how anybody could do anything, you know? And like, it's a very self fulfilling limitation. I know because I do that too. You are powerful. You feel powerful, but you feel powerful over what you don't know you're powerful over. It's like somebody appointed you king and you've been king for a while, but you still have no idea over what kingdom and what's going on and what your kingdom looks like. It's like you've never left the castle walls, but you're king right now. And everyone's expecting you to act like a king, but you don't even know what other people act like, let alone to know what a king would act like, right? This is what will drive us crazy. So you have two choices. Either be and act and feel and think what you believe to be what you want to be, what you're supposed to be, what you are trying to be in your own authenticity, or get the fuck out of the castle and go learn some things. Go figure it out. Go compare, relate, go through your own shadow work, go through your own this and that. Risk it. Risk your story to build your story, to find yourself. If you're not going to do it within, then you should do it without. But the path of self enlightenment is really only mastering of one's emotions and then learning how and why that's happening. You know, it doesn't have to go deeper than that. That's already deep enough. So you feel so powerful, but over what kind of kingdom you don't know yet. You don't know what kind of kingdom yet. Somebody kind of told you that this was like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and you're like, I don't even know what kingdom I'm trying to get, but like, okay, I know that this is important. I know that I'm being chosen for some reason. So am I capable? Well, I must be. Let's figure out how and why. Let's learn to see that. The universe won't put anything in your way that you cannot go through and come out the other side. I can't say the word succeed because sometimes the lessons are failure. But sometimes when you push through that and are fearless and persevere, you might come out on top and you might actually win what you're looking for, you know? To a lot of us, success is scary and intimidating. It's uncomfortable. We gotta learn step by step, failure by failure too, you know? I had to take some personal risks in life to learn how to do things the right way. You know, I think we all do. So no matter how old you are, the process of life keeps going, you know. Especially with all of the astrology connecting with a moon, a blood moon eclipse, full moon in Virgo. There's depths of you that are coming up. and you're not crazy. And there's no real way, unless who you're communicating that to is very patient and understanding of you. But even after that, there's no real way for us to fully be received in explaining our experience to the next, because theirs is so overwhelmingly universal as well. So I'm not saying don't share your story. I'm just saying you're unique and only you can understand you. And that is kind of the power behind like the isolation and stuff going within. Virgo rules the hermit. The hermit has done a lot of soul searching, a lot of shadow work. It is on the journey. It's captured the star in its lantern, you know? It understands the light. Now it wants to know the darkness as it moves through the darkness. It isolates, it learns, it thinks, it deciphers. So we're going to think about this. We're not going to act on this. Excuse me. We're going to see what we're learning. Like, actually look at what we're learning and really take that in and dissect it and catalog it and compartmentalize it and integrate it, right? We're going to use it. We're so aware now that we're not going to let remedial experiences just fly by like, oh, that's nothing in life. No, even the smallest nothing is something. And I think that we're all understanding that significance now. So just abide by your time and take the absolute necessary steps you have to do. That's it. Don't procrastinate right now. And I will tell you what, if there's something that you feel intimidated doing, something where you're like, you get the response you're looking for and you're like, oh, is this real? Like, am I supposed to step up and be professional now because I'm speaking with this person? Well, don't change who you are, but like that might be the thing that you're looking to do because that's the most intimidating thing in your reality right now. That might just be what your ego is trying to hold you back from, is the things that you feel most detached from, so to say. Exhilarated, anxious, numb, however you feel, however you describe your feelings when these things come in. Whatever blessings we have sabotaged in the past, you sabotage in a particular pattern, and this pattern is what we're looking at and facing, you know, and it's showing us, oh, okay, well, I used to kind of just let things slide by in the past, but I'm not gonna this time. And I know it is kind of intimidating to reply to such a professional, and I don't even know how to act like a professional. So I'm just going to do the best I can, be courteous and respectful, and pray that another human being will treat me like a human being and understand where we're coming from, right? It's just it. It's like I'm going to take that step because that's the most scary thing that I have to do right now, and I don't want to do that. That's like the one thing I don't want to do, and that's telling me that's what I need to do. That's the exact thing that I need to do to figure out the next step. Because I know what I want. How we get there, it's not up to us. And when the opportunity presents itself or the blessing does, you take it because the universe is already extending that out for you, and you have to take it for a manifesting to work. So this whole reading opened up with the Wheel of Fortune. My whole personal reading earlier closed off with the Wheel of Fortune, and that card has been coming up left and right. So whatever is happening for you in your reality, it has been because of your wants and needs back then, okay? And that's where we're at now. So appreciate them and wait, because the blessings coming in, if you release the tension of expectation, they will be tenfold what you're expecting. If you can allow them to just flow through, they will be amazing. But don't expect nothing. Don't expect anything. We don't expect, we just know. Right? Anyways. Let's walk away with some. That's a good point. I'm sitting here asking Spirit to give us one word of guidance to walk away with, and the first thing that came up to my mind was know when you've won. Not only like know just when you've won, but know when you've had enough, and know when you've already won. So let's just say that there's an argument and you feel the need to be understood in this argument. But because of all the lessons you've learned, getting that validation isn't going to actually feel good because of how it's going to come out and be received by somebody else. So really, you've already won because you understand that by not saying anything, you actually are saying everything you need to say. That's how you know you've already won. Or know when you've said exactly what you intended to say, and that's that. Or do, that's that. You've already won. We don't expect, we know. You've already won. Your life is going, and you are an abundantly intelligent creature in creation. You've already won. Every past failure that you look at, you can rewrite into a lesson. You've already won. You can find happiness with things that don't involve money. You've already won. You know that when you have nothing to do, it doesn't have to freak you out, and you don't have to do anything. You're in control of your mind, and you're grateful for every breath that you take, so there is entertainment everywhere. You've already won. You know that anything coming your way, you are more than capable to tackle and to overcome, achieve, work with. You've already won. And if you walk through life with that mindset, you will always win. You cannot lose. So, I hope this resonates for you. We are complete. I hope you find something useful within this message. I hope it can connect to you somehow and help validate and help share and console, if so, help guide, help lift your spirits, whatever you need. If it does, you know what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. Save the video if you want to watch this at another date, if it calls to you later. We're trying to grow this. I'm here for you. I'm going to take a deep breath and disconnect from this channel real quick. You can feel free to join me if you would like. And with that, happy solstice, happy eclipse, happy full moon. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful week. And until next time, much love.